All right. Can you hear me and can you see me? Welcome to this live streaming. I had the microphone muted, but now everything should be sounding fine. So I'm just doing a small sound test and video test in order to see that you can see me and you can hear me. This is going to be a very powerful conversation, webinar, whatever you want to call it. So make sure you have a snack there with you. You have a notebook. It's very important. And myself, a cup of coffee. I think the audio looks just fine. And if you're just joining in this live streaming, make sure you smash the like button. Welcome to the streaming. Today's Wednesday, May the 6th, 2020. Let me know in the live chat where you're saying hi from. How long since you've been a follower of the YouTube channel. Thank you, Jose. I think YouTube didn't notify subscribers about the streaming. Thank you, Miyuki. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce your name very well. So yeah, YouTube right now didn't notify the subscribers in regards to this streaming. That's too bad. But it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and have it. And in the end of this training, it is going to be available on YouTube. So how's everybody doing? People started to join in. How you doing? Tech, Ling Horng, South Africa, Maldives. How you doing? Tamil Nadu since 2018. Awesome. In Kenya, hey, how you doing? Smash the like button if you're joining in this live streaming. We're about to share some cool information in here related to my life and something that you can relate to as well. So this is going to be a powerful streaming. It's not like I prepare some kind of a topic or whatever like and wrote it down. No, this is something I want to tell you. Especially in this season, you know, with the coronavirus and everything. Cool to hear. You got notification. Awesome. How's everybody doing? Where are you saying hi from? And how long you've been a fan from this YouTube channel and the BLW world? Somalia since 2018. Awesome. Venezuela. South Africa, Greece. Awesome. Welcome everybody to this small conversation that I want to have. Look, the video is called Are You Afraid of Failing or Unmotivated? And this goes specifically for this part of the year of your life. We're going to be part of the only 2 or 3 generations probably that are going to know what was like to be in this coronavirus crisis. You know what I mean? It's crazy though, because in the end, it doesn't really have to be part of our close friends, you know, like close family members. Let me know, by the way, in the live chat, if you have a family member who has gotten this virus. I want to know in the live chat if you've been like part of this experience, like inside, because with economy, we've all been affected, you know, some more, some less, but in the end, we've all been affected with this virus. And wow, it's amazing the fact that even though the crisis is so hard, and it's been taking a lot of lives within just 4 months, Some people are still, like kind of unsensitive or something like that, and they don't really care. They take advantage of many things during this crisis, like selling you stuff more expensive than usual, trying to buy as much as they can, regardless if you get to have the leftovers or whatever, to like toilet paper and stuff. So in this crisis, it's kind of harder to actually remain motivated, and that's a fact. And I've been experiencing it even myself. You might say, "Oh, Chris is always motivated and posting videos and so on," but there are some moments of unmotivation that really get to affect my performance, my daily activities, my ideas, my strategies. And that's the reason why I wanted to have this live streaming. This isn't going to be live trading or anything. And I know I'm going to get dislikes. It happens all the time. It's part of what I want to talk about in this specific video. Not about motivation or anything, but how some people actually think that someone else has to fix their lives. You know what I mean? Such as like the group, for example, or any group that you join or any service that you join. I remember that I paid for an affiliate marketing training for like $18. Yeah, $18 was the entire training, and I took it, and I really found it useful. For the price, it was pretty much basic, right? But then I read complaints about the training saying people, "Oh, I'm not making any money with this training." And I was like, you paid $18. How much money did you expect to make with $18 for a lifetime training, right? To me, the price was actually super good compared to the knowledge that we were able to have. But the same thing happened with the BLW Signals group. Many people join and think that if they don't make money right away, then this isn't the right place, or this is a scam, or it's too hard for me, and so on. And that is actually part of being afraid of failing, because in the end we all live in this kind of spins. So what happens is that when you actually make a bad decision, you get bad results. And when you get bad results, you think that whatever is it that you wanted to achieve, it's harder. So when you think it's harder, what happens? You take less action, and therefore you get worse results, and therefore your faith goes below, and then you take less action and you get, and this is a lower spin that you always going down and down, and you feel even more unmotivated every time you blow up your account, for example, for $10 or $100. You start with $10 saying, okay, I'm gonna try with $10, try to take it to $100, and if you blow it, you can deposit $10 more, but you feel kind of afraid of failure. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Let me know if you feel like related to this feeling. Like, I don't know if I should invest more in my account, or I should just go ahead and do something else, like continue with my job, or find another job, or listen to my parents, or whatever, right? Let me know if you feel related to this. And this takes me to another different topic. Related but different. It's like, how many of you have been told by your friends or family that you should give up trading, you should give up entrepreneurship, and you should give up making money online, like in general? Whether they told you, hey, binary options doesn't work, hey, Forex doesn't work, hey, making money online is just something not good, or whatever, it's impossible. How many of you have been told you should get a job, you should finish your high school, you should, your college degree? Well, I don't know if we have underage here, but yeah. So let me tell you a small story of my life. Just gonna tell you part of it. In fact, on the new BLW masterclass that I'm gonna have launched within the next couple of weeks, I actually talked to you about a little bit more about my experience. But Just to give you part of my story, my parents are divorced ever since I was 12. And my father was kind of an alcoholic, not too aggressive, but he did wasted all of his money in beer or whatever. And we barely had money. So my mother considered him like as a failure, right? I admired my father for my entire childhood, right? But then when I realized like they were divorced and I was going through 12 to 15 years, I was kind of like in my worst time as a human being, to be honest with you. I stopped believing that he was like my hero, right? And but I never stopped like admire him, right? I wanted to be like him in certain areas of life, such as behavior, such as education. He was very respectful. He was very strict. Unfortunately, he had this issue with alcohol, whatever. When I started my first business, I do remember that first of all, my friends started to discourage me. My father always failed in business, always failed in business. Obviously, his business ideas were different. He was kind of a small business idea, like I got to do it myself and so on. And then when I started my first businesses, my friends started like, hey, you should just continue with your job. I don't know why you're doing this. In this country, being an entrepreneur is kind of a sin. It's like people look at you and like you're some weird. Like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do drugs or something? Because it's like impossible to do something legally here that it's profitable, right? It's a third world country. I actually made a video about it. So my friends started to discourage me. Just so you guys know, I started like 10 different businesses before my first business actually succeeded. Like 10 or 12 businesses. I made like 30 to 50 bad business decisions before my first business succeeded. So but during that time, and that was the hard part, because in the end I was starting my business, people were telling me not to do it, and I was like going against them, like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and then I failed. So what happens is that the thinking of my friends was actually encouraged to be even stronger now. And ever since I started a new business, they were like, you failed the last time, so you're gonna fail this one too. And I was afraid of failure, not only because I wanted to be successful and I was afraid that I wasn't going to make it, but I was afraid of people being right about me not being able to make a business. Does that make sense? So it was kind of hard, but that wasn't the hard part. I mean, friends are always gonna try to protect you. They love you. I will say this to you. They don't do it just because they want to affect you. They do it because they want to protect you. But then, when I started a call center business, I remember clearly that I quit my job, a really good job that I had. It was a high-paying job in here. I was making like $800 or something like that per month. And my mother actually came in and said these exact words: "You're gonna fail just like your father did." And I hadn't even started yet, and she already said that. I love my mom to death. She never decided anything bad happening to me, but she had seen through her eyes a man who had always failed in business, which was my father, right? So she didn't want to see me going through the same path. So in her eyes, I was going through the same road, even though we had way different directions from my father and myself. She didn't want to see me failing the same way he did. She wanted to protect me. Again, it's not like she hated me. She just wanted to protect me, right? So in the end, I was freaked out about getting my mom disappointed. And that actually got me even more stuck in the business, more afraid of making decisions. and therefore it took me to failure, right? I see we have the hater coming in already. We got 5 dislikes. Can you all say hi to the hater? It doesn't matter, and take a look at this. It doesn't matter what video I post. It doesn't matter if I give money away. It doesn't matter anything. It doesn't matter if I give you the secret to live forever. I'm always going to get dislikes from these haters. We got 6 dislikes so far. If you feel related to what I'm telling you, which will continue, smash the like button. Let me know. 7 dislikes. Amazing. Were they all online businesses? No. Most of them were physical businesses. Yeah, I see that some of you feel related to this. And yeah, unfortunately, that business actually failed. The call center actually failed. And I didn't go out of my house for like 2 months, like literally. I wasn't going to the store. I wasn't going anywhere. And it was the hardest part of my life professionally. And it was crazy. It was crazy at that time. But then everything happens for a reason. Since I was actually at home and I wasn't going out, is exactly when I started learning binary options more aggressively, because I was at home. So everything happens for a reason. We have 9 dislikes. Wow. Some people are just, and I don't know if this has happened to you, like obviously not the same, but something similar, like your family discouraging you all the time. And in this specific part of the year, coronavirus taking over and everything, it's probably, there are 2 scenarios, whether they're motivating you more because they don't have any other choice, like they're seeing you doing something that nobody else can do because of the coronavirus, or they tell you that this is just an opportunity for you to lose money again. Now, I'm not saying that you're gonna be rich with binary options or Forex, because it takes work, okay? It's not, some people like, I see people making millions, so I want to be a millionaire. I actually see some stuff on TikTok and Instagram from people showing like a mansion saying, I did this on Forex and this is my car, and next to the pool with a laptop and trading with Gucci glasses and everything. That's pure crap, all right? I'm sorry if I offend any of you. No, if you want to see the dislikes, you need to refresh. Now we have 10. People are sad, but that's not the way Forex works. That's not the way. As simple as that. The truth is that regardless of what business you start or you preneur, regardless if it's affiliate marketing, regardless if it's a barbershop, regardless if it's, I don't know, a restaurant, regardless if it's a clothing store, it doesn't really matter. There's nothing easy, okay? It just doesn't happen overnight. The only difference between online businesses and the regular businesses, which are from all the old school techniques, is that the money, it comes with bigger quantities, okay? While in a restaurant you can make $10,000, but you have to pay $7,000 or $8,000 in rent, in groceries, and the whatever stock that you need to have in there, and employees and so on. In online business, you don't have to pay anyone. So basically you get 100% of profits. So that's the difference, okay? But it doesn't mean that it's gonna be easier, right? And it doesn't mean that it's not gonna scare you as well. It doesn't mean that it's not gonna be riskier. In fact, online trading is the riskiest business in the world. You can see that everywhere. That's why 99% of people fail, because it's the riskiest business in the world. But that doesn't mean that you can't be part of that 1%. Look, right now, let's say that you're not making money. So you're part of the 95% of people who doesn't make money, right? What if I tell you that if you are part of the 5% that make money, and that means that you're gonna start making 10 to 20 or 10 to $50,000 a month with day trading, would you be able to work your ass off to actually get there? Would you be able to actually do everything, whatever it takes to actually get there? Of course, right? And you know the best part is you don't need to invest too much money. You can invest as low as $10 or $100 if it's in Forex. But you gotta have the willingness. Look, it's not the same if you like to jog about 1 kilometer a day that if you wanna run in the Olympics. Does that make sense? Like, you see millions of people running on the street, but only one per country in the Olympics, right? Do you know what's the difference between that person and the other million of people? Is that the million of people didn't work hard enough to be in the Olympics. That's the only difference. It's the same thing with business. It's the same thing with day trading. If you don't put that extra that somebody else is putting, you're not gonna get where he is. If you're sleeping up until 10 a.m. in the morning, you're watching TV all day long, and wow, and then you expect to make thousands of dollars in a day out of nowhere, it's never gonna happen. Does that make sense? Let me go through the comments real quick to the live chat. Okay. David, who probably is one of those dislikers. Oh, okay. Yeah, David is promoting again Sid Hand's products. It's crazy, huh? Okay, I don't know if Sid Hand is gonna get into trouble, you know, because I hate this type of promotion, and let me just get a picture of it. David Warner, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you do. I don't know if you're part of Sid Hand's team or whatever. You see here, this is the deal, right? To David, Jawad is not a good trader, and he's providing really good. He's actually the best one for Forex. Harry is amazingly good with the 5-minute strategy. And Lester is really good with binary options. Deep is doing amazingly good with binary options. And you will always, when you are a failure, just like this, when you're a failure, just like David, you always look for an excuse or to blame someone or something else because of your failure, okay? And that's the wrong thing to do. One of the things that I've been learning through the years is that we need to point out our mistakes, but not like critics. You know, you don't need to criticize yourself. You need to actually just look at you, analyze you, and see what is wrong. Don't judge yourself like, oh, I'm not good at binary, I'm not good at trading. It doesn't matter. Don't judge you. Look, the fact that you are right here in this streaming or watching this on the replay, whatever, means that you actually have the guts to look for something bigger and different than everybody else who is in a 9-to-5. And that already puts you on a higher position. Always. Does that make sense? So you should be happy for yourself. Okay? Right now, we're about to reach 35,000 subscribers. There are Forex channels out there. All of them sell something. Super expensive, by the way. And the other YouTube channels are smaller. The binary options channels out there that are big, first of all, they have a lot of fake subscribers. And second of all, what they do is that they make these videos with $10 to $50,000. $10 to $50,000 in 10 minutes. The best 100% in the money strategy in the world. And if you go into their channels, they have like 20 different strategies. Now, some people ask me all the time, Chris, can you create a new strategy for binary option, please? I don't reply to comments, but I always think to myself, why would I create a new strategy if the strategy that it's already there, the 2-minute strategy and the support and resistance, it's already profitable? If you want to learn more than those strategies, you're free to do so. I'm not saying those are the only one that exist. But I'm not going to just create new strategies just to get subscribers. My point is that you make money, not to get subscribers. The subscribers have been coming along with the content that I've created, and because they feel connected to the YouTube channel. They feel connected to the way I teach. They feel connected to the way we work. So I don't need to create new strategies or clickbait videos. I don't need to. And this is what people hate. This is what the other YouTubers hate. This is what I don't know, for some reason it's, I don't know if it's envy or whatever, but they want to destroy the BLW community because more and more people from their channels are coming here. So they come and create fake accounts to give dislikes. Now, this part of the streaming, I want to talk about unmotivation. This could easily unmotivate me, and it has sometimes. Sometimes I even thought about I should just shut down the YouTube channel. It doesn't matter. I can keep on living. I have passive income, and I don't need to have this YouTube channel. So I get a motivation. However, I do have a stronger motivation that always keeps me going. And I'm going to tell you in just a little bit about that. Just let me go ahead and take a look at the questions real quick. Yeah. Thank you for the nice words. I lost my capital every time. I don't know why. How to control myself. I'm thinking once I lost, the industry is not for me. I'm going to do another webinar just like this one for emotions. So stay tuned. I promise you. Probably it's going to be during the weekend. Same thing with money management. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. It goes hand by hand, emotions and money management. 3:45 in the morning every day to trade using BLW. Awesome, Jose. I used to do the same thing. I'm a cashier. No worries. Don't get in trouble at your job. I'm from India and I'm always in loss in money and IQ. Please, money management. I will. I'm going to start again from scratch after going through all the training videos in BLW Training Academy. Awesome, man. Take it. It's free. No, I'm not going to shut this channel down. No worries. Now, motivation, look, motivation, it's a state of mind. It's not an emotion. Some people think like, hey, today I feel motivated, and tomorrow I'm like, yeah, I don't feel motivated today. Then you didn't have motivation. You had excitement. Excitement is an emotion. Motivation is a state of mind. What I mean by that is that motivation is a decision. Okay, I've seen some images that says I stopped being motivated and started to be convinced, which means that instead of being excited, you're now committed, right? But motivation, it's also a commitment. Now, you might be thinking, oh, but this is abstract. This is a cliche. I mean, yeah, I'm motivated or whatever. What do I do to be motivated? Are you going to give me steps? Yes, I'm going to give you 2 steps to be motivated. The 2 steps that I'm going to give you today are going to help you not only in the online trading business, but also in your life. The first step is set up a goal. And don't say I want to be rich. Don't say I want to make money. Don't say I don't want to work anymore. No. If you want to be rich, how much money you want to have? Like specifically, how much money? Oh, I want to be rich. I want to have $50 million. I want to have $500,000. I want to have $25,000. Regardless, how much money exactly you want to have? Like you're seeing that far away. Like, oh, I wish I had that. Set it up as a target, not as a dream. Set it up as a target. That's step number 1. Target. How much money you want to make? Put it in the live chat. How much money you want to make that you know it's possible. It's hard, but you know it's possible. Put it in the live chat. How much money you want to make? Affiliate marketing videos. I will upload more affiliate marketing videos. And by the way, if you're enjoying this streaming, make sure you smash the like button. We have 13 dislikes already from haters. It doesn't matter. They're gonna end up leaving anyway. $10 million? That's fine. Actually, my target is 1 billion. So don't think that your target is too crazy. Don't think that your target is too crazy because it's crazy for some other people. You're crazy enough. Do it. Okay, you can do it. 100,000, 10,000, $200 per day for a starter. 10,000. Win of life. Don't cut your dreams. Don't cut your targets because you don't think you're gonna be able to make it. Look, there's a reason why Mark Zuckerberg has $25 billion and you don't. It's not because he has 10 arms or 3 brains. No, it's just because he found a solution to actually do it, right? So that's it. $500,000, 15 million, 10,000, 15,000. $500. Okay, that's a slow target. 700 a month. Thank you for the setup. 10,000, 10,000, 2,500, 10,000. Okay, cool. Now that's step number 1. Now you have a clear target, right? This is your real target. This is what you are going for in the long term. Now step number 2. This is step number 2. First of all, you should have that written down somewhere in your bedroom or in your office or whatever, wherever that is. It where you actually get to work, put it somewhere where you see it every single day until it actually gets here. It never goes out. Step number 2, set up a smaller target. And I would say around 25% of that target. What is it that I mean? If you set up a target for $10,000, your new target is $2,500. You might be saying, hey, why? It is because simply When you actually have an easier target, you feel less afraid. When you feel less afraid, you take more action. When you take more action, you get better results. As simple as that. So if you set up a smaller target right now, you're going to achieve it faster than your bigger target. And do you know what's going to happen when you actually achieve the smaller target? You're going to be closer to the big target. Does that make sense to you? That's how you deal with unmotivation. It's not just about watching a video. Yeah, watching videos help you and they get you motivated. And when you see people making money, you feel like, oh, I want to make money too. I feel motivated. That's excitement. When you're motivated, it's because you know where you're going, right? Let's put this example. You get on a plane, but you don't know where you're going to. You don't know if the flight is going to take 10 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, 50 hours. Is that going to get you excited? Of course not, right? It's going to get you afraid because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how long is it going to take. You don't know what you're going to do during that time. You don't know if you're going to get food. You don't know anything. However, if you get on a plane and you know what city you're going to, let's say a 2-3 hours flight, it gets you way better excited because you know how long will it take you and you know what you're going to find when you get there. Does that make sense? Not knowing what's in there, not knowing where you're going, always gets you afraid. Always. You need to know what is going to happen. You need to have full control over what happens in your life so that you are not afraid. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Let me know. Okay? So step number 1, set up a high target. And step number 2, set up a 25% of that target and set up yourself in a timeline as to when you're going to achieve it. And trust me, by doing those 2 simple steps, you're gonna get to take action, which is the most important thing. The most important thing. Look, making money online, it's possible. Being millionaire is possible. Working from home, it's possible. Everything is possible. The only thing that stops you from getting to where you want to be is taking action. So start taking action today. Okay? So I read you over here. I'm glad that it makes sense to you all. We had in total 14 haters. It's completely understandable. To the ones who are giving dislikes, I just want to let you guys know that I'm actually fully motivated. I have a huge target in mind. That target is to get to 100,000 subscribers in YouTube, which is probably it's not going to happen this year, but at the beginning or middle of next year. And that's one of the targets. And the other target that I have is that we have the biggest community of day traders making money online on a daily basis. It's not about, oh, I have the biggest group on Facebook and I have 100,000 members on the Facebook group and we have 500,000 subscribers. That doesn't make a difference. What I want is people making money every single day as a group. There's always, even if we have 100 people in the group, probably 10 people are going to be following instructions and making money, and 90 will be doing their way and losing money and then blaming us. It doesn't matter. I focus on the 10 people who want to follow instructions and want to make money. And I want to help you. If you're one of those 10 people, I want to help you get you into a better life. Just like that. So if you're going to be the one following instructions and putting a lot of effort, learning from your mistakes, being humble and helping others, you're part of my target. And my target, my dream is that you have a financial freedom wherever you are in the world. So if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. Okay? So yeah. Haters are important. Trust me. The more haters we have, it's because we're moving forward. How much do you spend daily on trading? Yesterday I spent about 1 hour only. And it was good. It wasn't Forex. You're my mentor. It doesn't matter what happens next. I follow you. Thank you. Side hustle now. Awesome. I started just like that. Awesome. So guys, I'm going to leave you with that. And for those of you who don't know, I actually had a tattoo in my back that says never give up. So this is what I recommend you during this crisis. Take care of your family. Take care of your friends if you can, of course. Take care of your loved ones. And stay safe yourself. In the end, it's impossible that we can take care of other people if we don't take care of ourselves. So the most important thing that you need to do is take care of yourself. And that doesn't mean just health. It means also mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, of course. If you have a good financial health, then you can help your loved ones. Okay? So thank you for being here today. You can have it special made. I actually had it special made. So yeah, thank you very much for being here today. If you have more comments to share, you're watching this on the replay, you can put it on the comment section. This video is going to be in the replay. So if you notice, I didn't share my screen. And that's pretty much it for today. Stay safe. May God bless you. And cheers. Thank you, everyone. Have a good one.